Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be drawing something surreal. Now I have no idea what that word actually means, but we're gonna do our best. I still don't really know what I'm gonna draw, but I've got some vague idea, and that's what we're gonna go for. I looked up the word, I can't remember the definition, but what I decided was to do a human face, do it in realism, but kind of cut the face here, and then where the hair would be flowing over, I'm gonna do like a waterfall and like a pond right here. I don't know if that even counts as surreal. I don't know what surreal is. But I'm gonna say it counts because that's what I thought of. I also can't remember the measurements of a head. Am I supposed to... I know this is the halfway point, or this is like the eye line, right? Okay. Is that even halfway? I don't know, I can't tell. Oh, we're gonna say it is. But then it's supposed to be like this distance. From here's the chin. I don't know. We're gonna say this is good because I can. It's supposed to be surreal. It doesn't need to be perfect, right? But actual chins are, you know, a little bit thicker than anime chins are. And the specific reference I have actually does have a little bit of a butt chin, but I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like drawing that. Mainly because I don't feel like shading it because it's not going to look correctly. Now, one thing that I haven't decided, though, I should have made that a little more pointed. That's fine. One thing I haven't decided, though, is if I'm going to only draw half the face, or if I'm going to only not draw a quarter of the face. All I know is this section definitely is not going to be drawn in. Or it's going to be like waterfall. And maybe tree, I don't know. I did not think that part through whatsoever. I was just like, yeah, that's a good idea. And then decided to start recording because I've been sitting here for way longer than I should have been trying to think of what the hell surreal even is. I still don't know what it is. That's why I didn't bother explaining it, because I genuinely no clue. Couldn't understand what it said even while reading the definition. He even asked my sister and she was like, I got no fucking clue. She did give me a suggestion of something to draw, but I can't remember what it was because that was this morning. It's not the morning anymore. Okay, I think I'm gonna put the eyes right here, right? Let's go ahead and just do some placeholder shapes. Obviously, one of these eyes is going to be missing, but placeholder shapes for now, just so we can get a face done correctly. I'm also realizing this is the first time I'm gonna have ever drawn a face in realism. So, yep, this is gonna be what it's gonna be. Alright. You're the one who chose to do this. You already started the video and started drawing, so you can't give up now. I'm kind of just trying to make up random shapes so I can hopefully make these, like, noses and shit better. Because I don't know how to draw a fucking nose from straight ahead view, which is literally why I avoided it when I was drawing noses. Right, I should probably bring that nose down quite a bit, actually. Probably to about this level, I would assume. Because, why? Because can't be too close to the frickin' head. God, I hate these erasers. I mean, I love this eraser, but I hate it. You can't push it out too far, otherwise you're gonna end up wasting tons of eraser because it's gonna break. These things are like a scam. Look at that. This is brand new, and look how much eraser is actually in this thing. It's fucking stupid. Wish I didn't take that out. Now I gotta put it back in. Oh, no. There we go. Alright, we're gonna pretend like that looks like a nose for now, but I've never drawn a mouth before. I've drawn realistic eyes, alright? I feel like I can deal with that. I've drawn noses, I feel like I can deal with that. Mouth? Never done it. God, this is the extent of my mouth knowledge. That, or maybe that. Actually, that's a lie. I have drawn a couple, like, expressions with mouths, but does that really count as drawing a realism mouth? I don't think so. Because they are completely different, because none of them had lips. The closest I've had to lips is doing a little line like this, and then shading that line, and getting lighter. You probably can't even tell because this is probably zoomed out more than it fucking should be because I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Because I'm such a good person at recording. I should get like an actual camera. I keep getting asked, how do you record? That's a phone. The camera's poking off. I'm sitting on the carpet and you are looking under my desk right now. Kind of. I could totally be sitting under my desk drawing right now, but that would be uncomfortable. It looks like a mess of vines back there because terrible cable management. Actually, it's not that bad. It's just that I have a lot of cables. Okay. She looking like she got lots of lip filler on the bottom lip, which it's pretty bad looking. We don't want her to look ugly now, so we're gonna make her have smaller lips. But now she got a tiny mouth. We don't want her to have a tiny mouth. We just wanted smaller lips because of the top lip was small, but now we might have to make them. We just want it to be proportional, man. It just needs to be proportional. Oh, no, that's good enough for now. I'm using the oh shit, I'm gonna have to do ears too. I've never drawn realistic ears. Son of a bitch, I may be tackling a little bit more than I should be right now. Is that gonna stop me? No, I'm already this far. I don't know how long this has been, but probably too long for drawing that. We should plan out. Before we add hair details or anything like that. Although we actually probably should add a little bit of hair details because, you know, the hair was supposed to go into a waterfall, but whatever. Let's go ahead and cut the face. Alright. There. But how am I supposed to make this look? I kind of wanted it to look 3D, but I'm realizing right now I didn't draw this in like any type of perspective. And it doesn't currently look round. Will it look round once I've shaded it? Maybe, but I don't know. She's never drawn a face before. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, well, we're just gonna figure this out along the way, aren't we? Yeah, that's just what we're gonna do. And that's where the eye would be. Do I care? I don't know, maybe I could put like a tree here. Obviously it'll look better than that, but like maybe we can put a tree there because then waterfall, go down here. How do you draw a waterfall? Who fucking knows? I don't know, some water and some lines. Why didn't I look what waterfalls look like? I don't know, I didn't think about it. This is a very well thought out and perfectly planned video, and you can't tell me otherwise. perfect. Alright, cool. Let's actually add a little bit of hair detail. Just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Her hairline's actually going to be right here. Why right there? Because we need part of the hair to floop over and look like the waterfall. You got me? You got me? No? You lost? Well, too bad. I'm lost. I don't even know what I'm saying or doing. Shit, I forgot about the ear. Fuck. Let's just cover your ear. I mean, frick. Yeah. No curses here, man. Saved. Yeah. Alright, what am I doing? Alright, let's... Wee waterfall. I don't know. Wee waterfall. Wee waterfall. Wee waterfall. Oh, well. Whales. Whales are animals. And I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm doing, but in reality, I'm just adding random lines because I forgot every piece of art advice I've ever gotten from previously this point. I don't know what I'm doing, and apparently we're putting the hair behind her ear because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know what I'm doing so much I can't even think of anything that rhymes. Where do the fucking ears go? I mean, I don't even know why I'm pretending like I don't curse. The eyes should be lower than this, shouldn't they? I don't know. Can still make stupid jokes, but can't make funny rhymes. No funny rhymes? Yeah, I can't think of anything that rhymes. Alright. We try to do shapes first. We're just gonna cut that shit off. You know what? Fuck it. She don't get a neck and she don't get hair. Like lots of hair. She can just have like some boring ass hair. That makes it easier on my part. Especially since I also have no idea how to shade realistic hair. Like, how do you do that? How does one do a thing like that? Me doesn't know. Me has only drawn anime before. Me no know how to do rails? I could draw some rails. I didn't mean to angle it, but that's a rail, right? Or a weird ladder. Rail. It doesn't sound like a word anymore. Yep, perfect hair, right? Yes. If you disagree, you're wrong. I'm the artist. I'm allowed to say what it is. It's just like dragons and wyverns. Oh shit. We don't need to talk about dragons and wyverns right now. But I would like to draw some dragons and some wyverns. I do like dragons and wyverns. Very much so, but I don't draw them. Why do I not draw them? You see how many scales dragons have? You know how difficult and annoying that would be to draw? That's why I don't draw them. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Doing each and every one of these is realism. This is gonna suck. Alright, what if I do the nose and the mouth as realism, but then since this is here, what if I also just do an anime eye right here and deliberately make it not shaded like normal for more surreal, right? Right, that counts? Yeah, we're gonna say that counts, alright. Or we could do that with the mouth. We could do the mouth, obviously, clearly not real. No. We're gonna do the eye. Why? Why the eye, you may ask? Because I have drawn realistic eyes before. But a realistic mouth, now that's something I've never done. So clearly, we must do that now for the Inktober thingy. Are we even gonna ink this? No, we are not. You know, I almost took a picture of myself and did this drawing as myself, but quite glad that I didn't do that now, because having to deal with fucking chin hairs, that would be annoying. Very annoying. And my hair is different than this. My hair is much frizzier. If I were to add that, that would be even more annoying, because the frizz makes there more my hair's everywhere. It's still here. Okay, it's not here now. I just needed to make that eye bigger too. Alright. There we go. But yeah, we're probably not going to ink this drawing just because it'll take longer. And I don't want to. But maybe we will, maybe we won't. Who knows? You might know if you skipped to the end of the video, or if you saw the short beforehand, or the post. I don't know. They all come out at the same time, so it's very possible you saw any of them before the other one. Alright, now how do we make this deliberately anime? Well, I mean, I could have drawn it in a more anime style than I already did, but I'm also gonna do this. This right here, which is color the pupil in, and then add some highlights, add a shitload of highlights, cause you gotta have highlights in an anime eye. Then very lightly shade the entire thing, and then we'll go back over it and shade it darker from the bottom. But we need to make sure it's even enough throughout the entire thing, you know? It's hard to make it actually even without being able to go over the sketchbook, which I am unable to do without putting myself in front of this camera and blocking your view. Therefore, it's your fault this eye doesn't look perfect. Feel bad. Let's go ahead and go like this. Sharpen that a little bit. Perfect. Is it really? No, but I can say that. I'm allowed to say whatever I want. Alright. There we go. There's an anime eye. Perfect. What about an eyebrow? Well, might as well do a clearly anime eyebrow too, right? To go along with the eye. I might have messed that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and lay on the floor. Ah, yes. This is going perfectly. The light is shining directly in my eyes now. I can't really see. This might not have been my smartest decision. I'm gonna sit back up now. Oh my god, my hair's everywhere still. It's almost as if the floor in here is carpet. And this is my room. So my hair's everywhere always. Almost. But not quite. It's also just everywhere because it's everywhere. My hair will always be everywhere. Forever and always. It's even in your house. What do we do now? We have clearly anime eye. We now need to do realism nose. What time is this video at? 20 minutes. Well, I'm gonna give myself 5 more minutes to squeeze this into the video, then we're gonna cut it all to time-lapse. It's also hot in this room. I wish my fan could be on, but that's too loud for the video, he says, even though it's barely actually hearable. Hearable. I could have said audible, right? That's a word. We're on a time crunch here now. Stop dilly-dallying and do the draw. Okay, so we've got a point here which we're gonna want to highlight probably. But now we at the down bit. We have to add quite a big arch right there. Then we go like this. What a beautiful nose this is, isn't it? Isn't it wonderful? Alright. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Alright. Alright. Then we're gonna need to do kind of the same thing over here. Alright. Do this. Try to make it relatively similar. You know, we want them to be similar, not the same, but similar. What's going on here? What did I do? Wait, what whoopsie did I do? Okay, so that goes like that. Okay. Alright. Well, shit, that also looks, not swell. Look swell or die. Those are your options. You get swell looking or die. And if you don't look swell, you die. Why is you circle when other one is not circle? Why is you does that? You does look wrong. We don't like things that does look wrong. You're different. Exiled. That's how it works, right? Alright. There we go. Now you're fitting in that better. Perfect. Good job fitting in. Alright. You know, if I didn't even record all of this as like a time lapse, once I cut it back, shading this would be so much easier. But I like seeing the time lapses. What a dilemma. 'Twould be much easier if I did not record it, but I want to see it. And also, it would look better in the short. Even though I don't even actually like making these specifically for shorts, because I don't like shorts. Don't like making short videos. Could I look up at the reference and actually pay attention to how this shading is supposed to look? Yes. Am I going to? No. If you've seen any of my videos, you should have been able to answer that yourself. And if you haven't, That's a you problem. You see, if you're not watching me, you're severely, what's the word? It's, apparently I can't say the word, so never mind. You're fine. Well, what the hell's the words I was looking for? It doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna pretend like this is all amazing and wonderful and amazing and wonderful. When in reality, it's decent, it's not bad, it's not amazing, so we're just gonna keep it as is. We still have the rest of the face to do, but it's time-lapse time. So you ready to watch all of this happen really fast when it's gonna take me, over an hour? Ready, go! Alrighty. I have no idea what I'm doing. I hope this counts as surreal. I like it. It's not perfect. It's not terrible. I like it. I'd say the nose is probably one of the better shaded areas. But I did kind of mess up on where the highlights were in multiple places. Like where I literally just put that nose highlight. The light source is coming from over here. Whatever, it doesn't matter. The freaking this thingy definitely could have been better, but I genuinely have no idea what the hell I was doing. Then the tears, I don't know, I just kind of thought, oh, overflowing into tears. Yeah. I don't really know if this counts as surreal. I still don't know what the word means, but I hope it does. Hope it did good. I like it. See you tomorrow.